So our labor rights. Late show on a steady show tonight. We gotta talk family. Put it forward. What is going on? What a guan, Jamaica. Steady family, wanna come in, wanna come in. All who are asleep need to wake up tonight. Steady show doing a late show tonight. Because it is that important. Yeah, man. Listen. Turn, my Lord. Turn, my Lord. Turn, my Lord. Hit the like button as you come in, family. Late show on the steady show tonight. PNP, I wouldn't want to come over here tonight. JLP, on the forward. We have some talking to do. And that we are telling you. Hit the like button as you come in, family. Yeah, man, we see a couple people in already, you know, more are coming. Hit the like button. Check it right now. DHWR. Let me play this song again. Listen to me. A real thing I go on. We have the PNP Manifesto, you know. Yeah, man, so we know where them get some ideas from. Labor rights to the forward. We don't wake up. We don't drink some coffee and come talk to the steady tonight. You understand me? I said to you. DHWR. Other people there, man. Big up to Isabella. Big up to Bucks. Big up to Winsome. Big up to everybody. Wanna come in? Late show tonight. Family. Wanna hit the like button right now. PNP, hit the like button. That manifesto might not be an original idea. And we have the proof. We have the proof tonight. So, we have to go talk about it. Yeah, man. Show our labor rights. Big up Karen. Big up Annette Carr. Big up everybody. Let's go. Let's show. All right. All right. All right. Greetings to Jamaica. Greetings to the steady family. Greetings to the PNP who might be watching. You understand me? Greetings. Good evening, Sicky. Good morning, Sicky, wherever you are. Any security in the world. We'll big up on yourself right now. Now, family, I have some things to talk about tonight because right now, or not too long ago, we noticed that the PNP, they had their manifesto, you understand me, their manifesto ceremony, putting out their manifesto, you understand me? And as usual, and as we've always suspected, their ideas were going to be based on JLP ideas. I said this since last year, that as soon as it won't be very long before you see them start mimic the JLP. So then we noticed that since the conference, the PNP conference last year, yeah, they've been weaving and tailoring their talking points to sound more and more like JLP. When they need to rush, you know, on a no say. And this is show ya, I am not going to put anything out there that is based in propaganda. We leave that to PNP of other people. So when steady turn on him phone this hours a night and say him going to do a late show, on know say steady have some information that is worth looking into. And I'm not going to hold y'all for long because people have to go to bed and they have to go to work tomorrow morning. If you're a laborite, you understand me? I want to say welcome. You understand me? If you're a PNP, welcome. If you're a laborite, make sure you hit the like button. You understand me? I said to you. So, somebody saying that is the manifesto because whoever wrote it was smoking Molly. Shots fired, DHWR. Jasmine, we have talking to do. So at least 2 JLP in there tonight. Or a couple of them, right? Well, I'm just joking around. But listen, I am not going to hold you up for very long. So I saw the manifesto. I was just browsing through it a while ago. And while we're not going to be looking through the manifesto because it's late, we just want to put the idea out there, right? But we want to touch on a couple of things. First of all, we want to look at this whole thing because it's very interesting to me that the PNP, who've always abused the word love, the word is love. You know, every time I hear them talk about the word is love, it reminds me of this song by the Commodores, you know, Jesus is love. You understand me? And I believe somewhere in that song, they mentioned that phrase, the word is love. You understand me? I just don't remember exactly which part because I'm not really thinking about that song. Okay, no. So in the bridge of the song, for those who can sing, you understand me? They use the literal phrase that PNP love to use. Love is the word. You notice they always say that. Love is the word. You understand me? I said to you. So I'm wondering because I looked at when that song was created. Yeah? I look at when that song was created and when they were trying to do them thing. You understand me? And it would seem to have some similarities. But let's not get into that. But why am I saying this now? This was in 2023, Dr. Sapphire Longmore, yeah, she did a presentation in the Senate. And I believe that the title of her message was Legislative of Love. Let us lay the foundation before we talk, you know. Dr. Sapphire Longmore did this thing, and it was called Legislative of Love. Let me look for it just to be clear, right? Yes. This Friday, December 1, 2023, Dr. Sapphire Longmore, JLP Senator, yeah, she did a presentation. And the title of that presentation was Legislative of Love. All right. It's going to get a little nicer than that. Right. So, I was browsing through Facebook. And as usual, I look at what goes on in the JLP space and the PNP space. Just like our PNP, and I was watching their stuff. Somebody says, Steady, you're talking too much. Let's lay the foundation. So, Legislative of Love, in other words, the law of love, right? And here comes PNP with a manifesto called Jamaica Love at Pegasus. Everybody dress up in a them suit. Damian Crawford stand up in a them suit. And Damon Crawford need for no say need for buttoning jacket when he stand up and he just stand up with the hand them in front of him. Like when teacher send you that naughty corner. Do better than that, Damon Crawford. You understand what I said? Do better than that. Right? But they're trying their best. But so let's talk about it. Yesterday, right, on Dr. Sapphire Longmore's page on Facebook, she put out something very, very interesting. Hit the like button if you know I'm going somewhere because this is steady. What did she put out? So, she put out this whole thing, right? Legislative of Love, PNP, you own say, PNP Manifesto 2025, Jamaica Love, and under it, it says, a people's pledge to country. I don't even know what that means in light of a political party that is trying to win over Jamaicans. Right? If this is your manifesto, what is this whole thing about a people's pledge of love? But that's not where we're focusing on. I know the PNPs are coming over here. Moderators, if you're here, make sure you deal with them. Listen to this now. So, Dr. Sapphire Longmore on her page, she put it. So, I noticed something very peculiar. Now, she said very peculiar, but as Jamaica would say, something very fishy. You understand what I say? Something very, very peculiar, something interesting. She said, the opposition, and this is before tonight now, just remember, pay attention. She said, the opposition launching their manifesto. Listen to me, when I call people over here if you don't know, and I make them come listen to this, you know. Share up the thing and like up the life, you know, and that I have to tell you right now. You understand what I said to you? She said, the opposition launching their manifesto. She had a question. She said, tell me if you see it too. Just like how when Andrew called, I'm giving some people time to cover it because we're getting into this and I want people to get it. Just like how Andrew at 9:30 p.m. on Sunday night, he called the election. He called the election at 9:30 and it was 9:03. You understand me? Signifying September the 3rd. He did that. Not everybody caught it. No problems. We're good. Right? So we put something in the community tab or the post tab and we say, who else saw it? So Dr. Sapphire Longmore used something like that. She said, tell me if you see it too. Family, I'm gonna play something for you shortly. Hit the like button if you're a JLP. Hit the like button if you're a good Jamaican. This is gonna be a good show, right? She said, tell me if you see it too. She said, my State of the Nation presentation done on December 1, 2023, not the same, she used this, she said, not the same their manifesto come with. She's asking that question. Shots fired. Show a labor right screen up the chat right now. Dr. Sapphire Longmore calling out the PNP. You understand me? And that's what we're talking about tonight. Before they decided to go ahead with this whole manifesto foolishness where the whole of them dress up in a suit. We see them have all Jody and Pantry up there and sing when they're back on their feet again. Big up to Jody and Pantry. Same way. Back on when they're back on their feet again. So if they're singing when they're back on their feet again, that doesn't tell me that they're confident about going into the third term. Then they sing one next song of hope. They went. She said it was by request, so they decided to use even the JLP song that Babsy Grange and brother Desmond McKenzie love to use, the CC Wynand song. I love you, Lord. She said it. She said it was by special request. So maybe them things that the JLP is great because it's in that CC Wynand song. Or to talk to me now. Show labor rights. One of the reasons why I'm doing a show like this, is that when you look at the PNP tonight, you would get the feeling that these people, they're coming with anything and that they're a new set of people. Them go a Pegasus, them in a new setting, and everybody is putting their best foot forward. But this is how they do things. Ricardo, big up yourself same way. So hold on now. Let me finish read. She say, not the same thing, not the same their manifesto come with. She say, oh my, I did get a standing ovation for my presentation. But how she put it, she put it in a euphemistic manner. You understand me? She toned it down. She never call them out like Steady Show because them in a parliament, Steady Show is an independent channel, right? So she said, oh my, I did get a standing ovation for my presentation. I guess they agreed it was quite good also. Shots fired. She never load them up like how me I load them up right now. And listen, PNP, if you're not there, conscious Jamaicans, if you're not there, I usually don't do my shows this late, but this is important information. Since the PNP, them gonna Pegasus and them put them best foot forward with JLP ideas. So Dr. Sapphire Longmore said that. So they took the title. So we've just proven that the legislative of love, right, and them come now and them are put out for them thing what them are called Jamaica Love. Let me tell you what I think is going to happen to next family before I play this something, right? Everybody know that even over here, so we've been playing that Busy Signal song. Jamaica Love. Yeah, that's how we've been playing the Busy Signal Jamaica Love song. See? So, in a fit of mind, them already a calculator that say, say, the people them a push back on the blood and fire comrade song. So you can just imagine that it won't be long before you go hear the Busy Signal song we name Jamaica Love. So they might take something off a Busy Signal too, You understand me I say? But we know that this is fake love that the PNP is trying to, you understand me, win the Jamaica people with. All right, let me give you some more argument. So we've established the foundation. You understand me? They put out the manifesto. She called them out. So let us go and look at that speech, what she had to say. Let us go and listen to what she had to say. This is not very long, but this is important. PNP, we want you to hear this. Me say PNP, them are thief as usual. You understand me? Stealing ideas, trying to present themselves as if they are original, when all they're doing is looking for a way to win and to woo innocent and unsuspecting Jamaicans. But we over here, so enough other people who are batting or rooting for the JLP, you understand me? We know better because we do research. So the thing I load right now, we're going to listen to this.
As we contemplate legislating for love, we have to contemplate.
Okay.
As we contemplate legislating for love, we have to contemplate who will lead such. Who will lead us in this legislation?
I'm giving it some volume. Hold on, family.
Jamaica being forerunners of social justice and governance, the choice is between those who love the poor or those who seek to improve the lives of the poor.
You're going to hear it.
Mr. President. So how about putting our money where our mouth is, Mr. President? As we contemplate, and we know elections are in the air, as we contemplate love, Mr. President, what is love? The word is love. I think employment is love. I think increased employment in our public sector. I think unemployment rates are where they are under this administration is love, Mr. President. I think the increase in minimum wage that our administration has chartered is a reflection of love. I think putting in the 1.5 tax bracket minimum is a reflection of love. I think no new taxes since our administration is a reflection of love. I think over 900 doctors being given permanent positions is a reflection of love.
Talk to me, green on the chat.
8,000 permanent positions in the Ministry of Education and Youth is a reflection of love. I think social security and tourism workers having pensions is a reflection of love. I think social pensions is a reflection of love. I think paternity leave being a part of our public.
Green up the chat, labor rights. Put some hearts out the Jamaican flag if you're a labor right. Let me know say there.
Unemployment insurance.
Green up and listen up the chat.
Reflection of love.
Green up the chat if you're a labor right. Yeah, listen.
In COVID is a reflection of love.
Yes, Dr. Sapphire. That's Dr. Sapphire Longmore.
Is a reflection of love. Custom bills review is a reflection of love. Farmer and fisher insurance coming is a reflection of love. Brady and larceny under the anti-gang.
Green up the chat, labor rights on the ramp with me. Turn off your live if I don't green up this tonight.
Mr. President, I click, I won't click because I want to show the other reflect. Prosperity donkey. The donkey named Prosperity is a reflection of love. Rainwater harvesting facility and irrigation for rural spaces is a reflection of love. Criminal record rehabilitation, Mr. President, is a reflection of love.
Oh, see what I go on? Oh, the green up the chat and hit the like button. Double tap your screen and hit the like right now.
Are reflections of love. Homeless shelters are a reflection of love. Women's refuge centers opening up are a reflection of love. The oldest black democracy, Mr. President.
Double tap your screen, hit the like.
The oldest black democracy. We are seeking to reduce our electricity bill 100 megawatts of renewable energy to have a 50% source from renewables is a reflection of love. Protecting our environment, the cockpit country, Portland Bight, is a reflection of love. Education transformation and STEAM in schools, Mr. President, is a reflection of love. Housing and provision of housing is a reflection of love, Mr. President. Policy agenda being security. You see me, I get tired?
Tired.
Roads, over $40 billion in roads, Mr. President. Over $40 billion. Over 300 JUTC buses coming, Mr. President, is a reflection of love. going private for collection of waste and making the NSWMA
1
more
p.m.
regulated.
Everybody put 1 p.m. in the chat. Green up the chat, put 1 p.m. right now. 1 p.m. in the chat right now.
Exchange rate is a reflection of love. Subsidy transport, student loans. Oh my gosh. Freedom. Mr. President.
1 p.m.
Free to attend heart is a reflection of love. Mr. President.
Thank you. I see it. I see them. Big up Ivan, Wayne, Craig, Clevan, Ricardio, James, 1 p.m. Everybody, Diana, Patrick.
At the end of the day.
Listen.
And at the end of the day, yes, it near. So we have to talk up the things. Mr. President, as we consider legislating for love, we must recognize, yeah man, it's all love. And we must recognize that we must fix this rock. This little piece of rock that is so strong within the world space. That is Jamaica, Mr. President. This is a piece of rock, by the way. We have been given warnings of the tremors of the earthquake.
This will soon be done. We'll talk 1 p.m.
Plan and prepare. That's my message there, guys. You get the fear comes when we are out of control. Pray, plan, and prepare. And my last slide, Mr. President, is, well, it just went off, is a reflection of the power of play, the holistic approach. And what I have there is a boost of...
So, I see everybody greening up the chat and y'all work with me on 1 p.m. I'm seeing 243 visible right now. Double tap your screen if you're using a mobile phone. When you do that, it will register as a like. I'm seeing 88 likes. Let's get the likes up. By the way, family, I want to tell you, last night was our biggest live. Yeah? Because even though you see PNP show off on social media and them a put on their suit, they're nervous. You saw the nervousness when Mark Golden was being interviewed after the date call. And listen, I had several conversations today. Somebody let me know. By the way, I'm wanting to know, say, PNP Manifesto reached me while PNP was doing their thing tonight. You understand me? I was already getting videos and everything. We have links, man. You understand me? So big up to we linky them. Who are in the know. You understand me? I said to you, but we get the information so we see. You understand me? What's going on? But, you know, people are telling me that they're literally nervous. And so we're just saying to the labor rights and the innocent Jamaicans, stay focused. Because, listen, the election is very, very close. And the PNP, they are going to put their very best foot forward in everything they do, even if it means blatantly stealing JLP ideas. You understand what I said to you? So Dr. Sapphire Longmore had to question that. The similarities, everybody see it. You want to see it. They've been doing this for a while now. Because here's a contrast, you know, family. On one hand, PNP, a keep conference, the whole of them in them suit, and they put out a manifesto that talk about Jamaica Love. You see, the manifesto that is what is intended to win over the weak-minded labor rights, because unfortunately, there are some of them out there. I was talking to somebody about them today. Shaky, wobbly, and you understand me? I say, disloyal labor rights. Let me use the opportunity to say, I got a call today, and I'm going to put it out there from somebody, you understand me, from in the green camp. And this person wanted to tell me about things that they were, challenges that they were having, and how they decided that they were not going to vote. So me ask a question, me say, you're not receiving any communication, aren't you in at least WhatsApp groups or whatever? No, they're not in the group. And them here's a meeting keep at a particular location, but because of where they are located, So they're not in a no WhatsApp group, right? They're not in a no WhatsApp group. The meeting is held in the general location, but, and at the first I receive calls from people who live in the constituency with them MP, right? And they have a problem, but on a reach upon a steady show with it. Now, it's okay to talk about what's happening, but labor rights, you got to do better. Some of you have to do better. So you know what I did? I ensured that I reached out and I got the constituency office number, right? And I gave it to the individual. I would talk good and I said, listen, I said, so what you think about Andrew Holness? Is he performing well? The person said, yes, he is. Then I said, listen, man, you cannot afford to gamble with your future by allowing your disgruntlement with the Labour Party or with whoever you have a problem with. You cannot allow that to rob you of your future. So I said, listen, call the number, and if you not get through, call the number and let me know what's going on. Tell them at the constituency office what you told me. And this wasn't about the 2 o'clock today. And I did not get back a call from that individual. You know, hear me? I said to you, little problems make people turn away from labor rights. We cannot go into the third term with that mentality. Rose is saying, steady, I don't think these people are true labor rights. They have a comrade mentality. Oh my God. You have to wonder sometimes. It makes you wonder. So what we're saying to the labor rights right now is that if you did your study, and I have people who say, listen to me, we've been talking about it. We have to get a lot of labor rights aware of how PNP really is. Because a lot of labor rights don't even understand the extent to which PNP goes in order to get their hands on taxpayers' dollars. There can be no continuation of what Dr. Andrew Holness is doing, some of which Dr. Sapphire Longmore just talked about. They cannot continue under PNP because PNP is not built to build up Jamaica. PNP is built to win election. That's the reason why they are having a whole situation where them roll out manifesto. And you see them use up the technology. Them do everything. You saw it at the conference. Using up all of these things, right? So, let me see if I can get access to their manifesto right now. Just to look at maybe some basic things. But what we're saying, family, is that this is not original. Not even the very idea that them use as their manifesto to Jamaica. And I told people a long time ago, I said, Mark Golding mimics and he copies people's ideas. Labor rights, please be aware. Conscious Jamaicans, just know this. The PNP, they've always been good in putting things on paper. If them never know how to put things on paper and get away with it, Mark Golding would not be the president of the People's National Party today. By the way, on a notice, what KD Knight is doing, that voice note or those voice notes, they've been out. And I said it, I called it before, I say, I bet you KD Knight is going to come out and try to deny. And KD not even say no film voice, KD say the voice notes were manipulated. So when it was out and I play everywhere from 5 years back or however, KD Knight never came out and he never said anything. However, the PNP mindset is that no matter how much problem them having at the party, when it comes down to election time, the whole of them, they're going to regroup and they're going to work together. Labor rights are not like that. And it is very unfortunate that some labor rights are not like that. You cannot take that mindset into the third term. That's the reason why, you see, what's happening now, and we say it all the while, it's similar to what was happening in 1989. Let me see if I can pull up this manifesto thing right now. I had to go through a number of things because them not release it officially, like them still go through the process. Let me see if I can find it. I hate this? Yes, I think I hate this. Yeah, man. So let me tell you some things that PNP plan to do. Make sure so you come up on a ramp with me tonight. Yeah, man, let me tell you. So for instance, A couple things that PNP has in mind. Yeah? Replacing the British monarch with a Jamaican president chosen by and accountable to the people. That's one of the things. The same British monarch that we're trying to do away with, that Mark Golding decided that him not going to sign off on, and PNP decide off on, the same JLP idea. Because guess what? PNP has a mentality that if none of them do it, it's not done. Labor rights, so many soon interact with me in the chat tonight. You understand what I said to you? Or the green of the chat or whatever, let me know that you're there. And hit the like button same way. Yeah, man. So, the same thing that we're trying to do, move away from the monarchy, that the PNP is blocking, them putting a Freedom Manifesto, that's one of the things they're trying to do under Freedom administration. All right, let's go again. Making the Caribbean Court of Justice final appellate court, replacing the United Kingdom Privy Council, and ensuring, and everybody know already, say, the CCJ, they are PNP aligned. Thank you, Wayne Brooks. Trev MC, same way. Thank you. Stop checking the chat. Let me know you're there. You understand what I said to you? That's what they want to do. We know, so we don't want to do that because a Privy Council can save we from them right now. But this is what they want to do. Just like you see them have the Integrity Commission. Yeah? As a matter of fact, I look in the paper today, I saw the Integrity Commission, they put out something about somebody who says something on them and them get sued because of contempt of court or whatever. That is PNP kind of telling you that, hey, if you say certain things about them, they're going to challenge you in court. Why you think they love court so much? Because of them full up enough for the court system, them, and then the civic groups. And we have to draw labor rights attention to this because we want you to know that this is more important than all kind of Anansi stories about Dayton and Bunting and Golden and how they mash up old PNP. Old PNP was never a good party. Bunting, Golden, and Dayton and all of the people them who then classify as risers, they are the children of the People's National Party. And there are things that harm Jamaica today, such as the civic groups and the Pickers Guild Committee. Those things have been in existence in the PNP since the 70s. So, if as a labor right, your idea of why you're voting and on what basis you should be voting is because of how the risers mash up the good PNP, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's a logical fallacy, and you're paying attention to information we can help you. Because listen, if you remember one of that run the other day with the whole idea about third term confirm? You hear what Andrew only said? The election is not guaranteed. Let me remind the people who never there last night and who are watching me for the first time and who watch me from time to time. On election day, there is only one government. I'm tired of JLP people calling me and telling me how great Andrew is, so he can lose the election. And I'm not saying we're fearful. I'm saying that we need to understand that on election day, the voters must seal the third term. It's like somebody could have give you $1 million right now, but if you decide, so you get $1 million from somebody, and you put it down on your car seat, you left your car door open, and your walls gone about your business because of fear $1 million. Or how much $1 million it is. If your walls your way gone with it, and you make somebody else come thief it, you can talk about a year, then thief your $1 million. But once somebody steals that $1 million, you had $1 million. You could have come with bank receipt. You could have come with transfer statement. You could have come with all kind of argument. That $1 million gone. Somebody stole it because you careless. All right. I see some people saying I'm making real talk. So big up to Salome, Leroy Norman, Ben Kalk, right? For those who don't know me, I come from a production management background. I also work in sales, and I will tell you The reason why I talk to JLP like this, I'm talking to the team. The reason I'm doing this show tonight is that you notice people in here but enough now gonna hit the like. Guess why they're not gonna hit the like? Because they're a PNP and them a watch the strategy because that's how they've been taught. And JLP people, them have a way to lie dormant and let PNP get away with it. So let me tell you something. If PNP was a good party, if the PNP was a JLP, I probably would never be voting for the PNP. And the reason is because the PNP, they have that political instinct. Thank you so much. So these are the team talking. These are the huddle. These are the family huddle. These are the JLP huddle. You don't expect Andrew Holness to come out and do this. You don't expect the people in parliament to come out and do this because whether you like it or not, there are people on the JLP and the PNP side who are still friends. But when it comes down to the politics, they are going to do and whatever they got to do to get back in power. After one of them win the power, you have a whole heap of years, they will still have to work together. That's why you have the opposition side. The opposition is a part of government. So it's not like they become enemies. The only reason Mark Golding is acting as if he hates Andrew, and whether he hates Andrew or not, that's not a difference. But Mark Golding realized that them have to use the hate base. So on watch the play now. Look at the Blood and Fire comrade song. March we are march on to progress, but we know say a poorness them a march on to. Because we've done this dance, we've heard this, we've seen this since Michael Manley days. Them a march on to poorness. You understand me? Time comes, sound the alarm. You understand me? And they don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are. What are they know? So PNP see themselves as a different set of people than the labor rights. PNP does not see Jamaica. PNP, they see PNP. Somebody tell me this today, and I talk about people who know things, who've been on the ground, working in these businesses, in this kind of stuff, right? And I was reminded that many PNP, they would rather not vote than to vote JLP. It is only JLP alone when them have a problem, them gone over PNP, have to cut out that the mentality there. Right? So as we say, the people are the government, because as great as Dr. Andrew Holness and the team is, if the voters don't go out and vote, then go and win. And believe me, they still are use up the money in the municipalities. Now, me know some of the more educated labor rights. What a reader want to know is for me to come out here and read out the whole manifesto, so you can sit down and you can argue over, oh, but they said this, but we said that. They said this, but we said that. By the time you don't do that, election come and gone already. Election come and gone already. The PNP, they've always used that strategy, man. So when you saw KD Knights come out today, it's just to distract people from the conference, from the big meeting, the big rally that we had the other day. And KD know that what was played in front of the entire Jamaica, it is very, very damaging to them. So him come and them run and talk about court case. Who remember when Hero Clark said certain things and Mark Golding, how many times you hear them say, oh, they're going to sue? And by the time they sue, if anything really serious and they know they can't defend it, you just don't hear nothing more about it. All that is theatrics. We are down to the wire with the election right now. Thank you, 1 p.m. Green up the chat, let me know you're here, labor rights. Or if I'm talking good and you're not JLP or PNP, put in the Jamaican flag like Ali Johnson is doing right now. Let me know that you're there and let me know that me I talk good too, no? Right? So, them are going to strengthen parliamentary accountability through impeachment and recall. All these things, what they're really saying, is that if them win, all they're going to do is to strengthen all the legislative aspects of government. They're going to do everything legally to make sure that the JLP will never see government again. So they are putting on a great presentation right now, using all kinds of technology. You understand me? I said to you. So, all the things that they plan to come with, let me just scan through some of them right now. Right? So, the very same things we're doing, them going to do. Talk about pathways to opportunity. What is this now? Strengthen post-secondary education, technical training, and apprenticeships. Look at what we're doing through heart. Why them not send the PNP? Them got heart, go learn. You understand me? Choose Jamaica. Thank you very much, Spice Girl. Rose Henry, exactly steady. I'm so annoyed with that way of thinking in the camp. Thank you, Rose Henry, because listen, I have to be like the coach, you know. When you get, listen, this is the warm-up time to the big game, you know. As a matter of fact, you have to look at it like the game right now, you know. You understand me? PNP said time come, but I want to remind you, know, Jamaica people don't know time. Jamaica people not act on time, so we're not afraid of them when them say time come, because Jamaica people don't do nothing on time, right? Since 2016, Jamaica told the PNP, phone time done already. Somebody put time done in the chat right now. We're agreeing on the chat, make me know. Jamaica told PNP in 2016, time done. And even though things weren't perfect, and we had a pandemic, you understand me? I said to you, in 2020, the people them decided, PNP, time done. Thank you, the people are talking to me. Big up Carlene, big up Corinne, big up Hope, big up Jacetta, big up Cedric. You understand me? Ought put time done right now. You understand me? Get to the coffee. We will be done shortly. PNP time done. So all of these things, them are going to fix foundation, inclusive growth, one whole heap of fluff. This, most of what you say, the manifesto, by the way, it's a 30-page manifesto, right? A manifesto means the same thing. The promises, the things they say they are going to do. A while ago, we see Michael Phillips talk about roads. How much time we see people talk about Michael Phillips and the fact that Michael Phillips now work, and the fact that Damian Young is going to defeat Michael Phillips. How many videos you want the Prosperity Polly make? You can look up Prosperity Polly on TikTok. She lives in the constituency. And the Prosperity Polly talk about Michael Phillips every day. Lazy. Michael Phillips lazy. Michael Phillips is not doing any work. But Michael Phillips is up a Pegasus, up in a suit. I sit down. Lazy Philip Palwell. Philip Palwell even a run joke tonight about, what him say? Something about youthful exuberance. And for those of you who are young, you don't need to know what that's all about. PNP, Philip Palwell, allow call center people to come in and put things on paper, just like how PNP put things on paper. Right now, we're not even sure if that was also a PNP inside job. You understand me? Disburse one whole heap of $1 million. We lost because people come, when they check it out, Palwell sign away hundreds of millions of dollars of taxpayers' money. You understand me? Under the old InfoServe, right? That's what it named, right? And when PJ heard about that, PJ said it's youthful exuberance. That's what PJ had to say about taxpayers' money with Palwell bun up. Palwell signed away JPS contract. Them did it. They did it. You see, Daryl Vaz tear it up on the stage the other night. If you're not young, I want to listen. These are the things that happen. I had Palwell sitting up there in a suit. You understand me? Mark Golden saw that Dr. Andrew Holness decided to take on the women because whether we know it or not, you know, gentlemen, the women in Jamaica, it was net serve. Thank you very much, right? It was net serve, right? Whether we know it or not, or whether we want to acknowledge or not, you know, if you're looking at the conference, them, you know, and you look in the parliament, you see the ladies are represented because, unfortunately, a lot of our Jamaican men, we're not stepping up to the plate. You see how much man follow back a PNP? A reason why enough man follow back a PNP, you know, is that enough man knows that them just want handout, you know. Enough man will follow PNP, and enough of them want handout, the males, them, you know. The same man, them will not take care of them, you know, them picnic. You understand me? Enough of them are run behind PNP, looking for the government to bail them out. Looking for, you understand me? Enough people think that the government should be taking up their responsibilities. You understand me? Somebody's asking again if anyone has seen Munshi B. We haven't seen her on YouTube. I've seen her on TikTok at some maybe weeks ago when somebody was asking, right? Please follow her on TikTok because I've seen more recent videos of Munchie B on TikTok. All right, Black Obsidian is saying over $200 million, you understand me, of taxpayers' money lost due to the deal with Paul Well. And you understand me? Paul will come and talk about youthful exuberance. Youthful exuberance. 200 million of taxpayers' money. You understand me? And that's what he's up there joking about. Joking about his own failures. Joking about his own failures. So follow Munchie B on TikTok, or I don't know. I'm not able to really give information on what's happening with her. But we hope she's there soon. I was hoping to see her too because I know Munchie B gonna blaze up the thing. But back to the topic, right? So they're talking about build new partnerships. We have built whole heap of partnerships already. Lots of investor confidence. So all of these things. Listen, you're coming. Listen. Invest in dialogue partnerships with major stakeholders in education enterprise. All of this something is what you call fluff, you know. You cannot write this as a project manager, you know. You cannot write this as a manager, you know, even in a regular organization, you know, without giving some explanation or showing how these things will be accomplished, you know. They could not present to the Jamaican people a good budget or anything like that. They're doing all of these things to appear relevant. Thank you very much, Truth at Truth. Most of what PNP said is already done. So I'm just scan through it right now. Because believe me, with the election being this close, what is? The primary objective of the PNP is to ensure equal access to quality education for all students, regardless of their socio-economic background. And you're saying that's not what the JLP is doing right now? No, we make sure so once people GPA is good. You understand what I said to you? Them can negotiate to get down them student loan. Now we remove the need for guarantors for student loan, unlike what used to happen on the PNP. What are you talking about? This is me looking in their manifesto and I'm just winging it as I go along. Right? So I'm saying going into this election as a real Labourite. Fluff and puff. Thank you very much, Rose Henry. Fluff and puff. That's it. Our approach. Establish a department for rural broadband access to drive the expansion. Listen to me. Don't come tell me about no broadband expansion, all of these things. Anything that the JLP, let me tell you how them wicked, and let me tell you how wicked PNP leaders want to be is none of my problem. And it should not be your problem if you're a JLP or a conscious Jamaican. You understand me? Somebody said, time come for the PNP, September 4, 2025, will be his departure dates. I like it. That's the mentality you have to deal with. Good morning. You understand me? To DG. You understand? What's that? DG. Is it DGG? Yeah, but if you're looking for DGG, because I don't say we don't want a DB and G over here. You see what I said to you? Big up. So, listen, man. Already I happen. Talk truth, no, man. If you don't know it's already, I happen to green up the chat, no? So, me make sure I come attack them, you know, because them will go in bed tonight and things say, yeah, man, we'll win them over. No, me I plant this, put it in the algorithm late in the night, so that people who are watched, by the way, I need to tell you something. Last night, I think we went up to about 1,000 live, because remember, you know, we don't really have no fancy and Nancy story over here. That's why I don't really forward live every night, but I was live last night, the biggest live, and all I had to say was time done, time come, but then already it. When I closed the live last night, even though I never saw more than about 700 visible, I noticed when I closed, we had 24,000 people who passed through last night on the live because they are watching, and them same one I watched the show and now hit the like button. Last night was the most I've ever done on a live. 24,000 when I'm done. I think earlier this evening when I looked at it, it was about 31,000. Everybody knows say my numbers them generally not so high, but at them I watch 24,000 pass through. But when I closed the live, I doubt I had 300 likes. So them I watch now, and they will be watching through the night. Then go watch tomorrow morning. They PNP are my biggest fans because they know who I tell the truth. So that's the reason. Them afraid. So that's the reason And I did say this long time ago. I say I am not going to turn. I know everything that the Gleaner reports. I know everything that the TVJ come out with. But now I go jump on them, everything. I am not a breaking news channel. You understand me? A premium content we do on a steady show. Somebody said, halfway through, lick them for 6. That is what KD I try. But big up to Dr. Tufton, because Dr. Tufton came out and him say him not going to be intimidated by KD Knight. KD Knight is not the KD Knight that we knew before. Because, you understand me, that was never challenged. So, but that's what they do to distract people. Listen, even if them so Tufton, you understand me, Tufton will be all right. Show our labor rights. And that's what them for know. So KD Knight, what we believe about KD Knight is that KD Knight is strategically mendacious. You remember KD Knight? KD Knight, on behalf of the steady show, Jamaicans and all labor rights, we are suggesting that you are strategically, pathologically mendacious, KD Knight. If you don't know, you're supposed to agree on the chat. Hey, one of them days, I'm going to follow the John. I say, one of them days, I'm going to jump to your phone and box up to one, you know. Who now hit the like button in a. By the way, labor rights, I'm going to box, because I don't want you to report me to YouTube. You understand me? I'm going to box one labor rights if they don't hit the like button. You know. Listen to me, when I bring me to 170 likes right now, and green up the chat. You understand me? Double tap the screen right now. You understand me? Double tap your phone screen and get me to as many people. Get me to the likes, man. Get me to about 200. Let me say it again. KD Knight, on behalf of the steady show, you understand me? Dr. Christopher Tufton, all well-thinking, JLP, PNP, and all Jamaicans, all the uncommitted, we are suggesting that you, KD Knight, is strategically, pathologically mendacious. All right? You have to know your politics to know them things there, you know. If we can't turn off your life now, because that alone must up his throat tonight. KD Knight, we are suggesting that you're lying. Because we're not going to say that we're not going to time you up in the court, you know. Because you have to understand them strategy, you know. No for them, you know. You understand me? You notice? Integrity Commission, them are sue people on social media. Dayton Campbell, Vegas put something out there. You understand me? Him threaten lawsuit. You understand me? We understand about the Comrade Alliance channels. You understand me? Dayton fling lawsuit. So when PNP want to cover up the truth, they threaten a lawsuit. You don't understand me? I said to you, I pressure them under. When PNP want to cover the truth, them either threaten a lawsuit, right? Or they file a lawsuit. What comes out of those lawsuits is a different story. And labor rights. Rosette, we know your work with me, you know. I endorse this message. Strategically and pathologically mendacious. Big up for the comment there. Jesus have mercy. Labor rights, listen. Anytime I see this steady show live, right? But make sure so even if you don't know, go stay on a jump in, hit the like button, greet me. Let it go to the algorithms, right? The algorithms on YouTube, when you hit the like button, it sends out the video, it's circulated. So you don't have to stay. I'm saying we have to get militant. Big up to who I ask Munshi B. When you see Dujan put out content, hit the like button. You not even have to like the content or you don't know. Or the JLP my support, hit the like button. Protecting JA put out video, hit the like button. Stand with your politics and lifestyle blog, hit the like button. You see truck them, you understand me? On TikTok, once you see a green channel, all if you can't watch the video, for you see the labor right channel, hit the like button. We have to get militant like that, man. Come on, no, man. You understand me? You understand me? Somebody said, then how if we win? If we not like up the live, then we have to like up the live. Then that's why I tell you, say, when you go over the PNP channel, them, you know, them not care how attack, you know, them not look for see who attack truth and who not attack truth, you know. Propaganda all day, you know. You understand me? And the reason why you're here, I don't take on no vloggers, you know. Everybody know that PNP vlogger them play dirty. You understand me? I said to you. And we not, one thing with me not attack nobody first, you know. Right? And this is not about them. Them already make up for their mind what they're going to do. When I'm doing these shows, I am trying to teach labor rights how to think like soldiers on the battlefield. JLP got to have, we have to have our own accord. JLP got to support JLP because PNP now going to support we. So if you're a JLP right now, are you not happy with your, whether your councillor, your election worker them, whether are your MP, if you're not happy with them, just understand this. You, to vote for Andrew Holness, you got to vote for your MP. You understand me? You got to vote because in case some people forget, you understand me? Another direct vote that elects the Prime Minister, right? What elects the Prime Minister is the Prime Minister winning the most MPs, which means that all constituencies must play their role. So if you cannot, if you're not, even if you're unhappy with your councillor or your worker, no matter who you're unhappy with, make sure so you go out on election day and you put your X beside the bell. Rain or shine, go and vote. So PNP is saying time come, but we are saying get ready. Somebody ought to put it in the chat right now. Get ready, get ready, get ready. Because every day until election day is get ready. Somebody, if you want to calculate it and tell me how many days till election day, because we will be doing the countdown on the show. Get ready and put the green them in the chat. Make me see sound serious right now. Them say time come, we say get ready. Get ready to vote. See there? Big up Spice Girl. Big up Omar same way. You know, put them in the chat. Get ready. You know, make me see it. You understand me? I said to you, say, can't sabotage the MP. You understand me? Some people need to stop with the pettiness. See people there type it in. Get ready. Somebody green up the chat right now. Get ready, get ready. Everybody on here, TD Jakes, get ready, get ready. Cedric is saying it. Who else I say it? Do not talk to me, no man. You understand me? Listen, a motivation where I deal with. Sharon I say it. Curly I say it. Even if you usually not type it in the chat. Nobody now going don't do you nothing. Get ready. You understand me? Everybody saying it. Mirella, Victor saying get ready. You understand me? Mom account, get ready. Truth or truth, get ready. Everybody saying ready. Somebody say, I am ready for voting. We got to get ready. Got to get ready. Thank you. Thank you. I see them. I see them. We have to be more militant. We have to tell ourselves that between now and election day, we're going to have to, by the way, today, I saw where somebody commented on my FinSac video that I did, and the person said this was informative. Might I tell you that maybe about a year ago or about 9-10 months ago, I did a video on FinSac, and I broke down what FinSac was. I explain it to a T. It got a whole lot. That's the video that bust my channel. I am suggesting that we go and look for a video. If you don't know FinSac, go look for a video that says the truth about FinSac. I think I saw it name. You understand me? Go down in our videos and you go look for it. And when you get the chance, watch it. And if you like the video, send it to other people because you need to understand the kind of PNP we're up against. So, as I said before, I am not a political analyst, right? And I am also not a political historian. But the good thing is that I am great with political analysis. I also know my political history, right? But I don't identify as a political analyst or historian, right? I identify as a political pragmatist. It's about the practicality of the politics. What will work for the people? You understand me? What will work for me? It's about teaching the people that, listen, our politicians are not our celebrities. Manley was winning election because Manley was acting like a celebrity and the people treated Manley like a celebrity. Portia came and Portia entertained us. Portia had more drama than Netflix. You understand me? Amazon Prime, Blockbuster, I think Blockbuster locked down now. And all of them put together, TVJ, CVM. Portia had more drama than all of them. Popularity politics. PJ was another entertainer. You understand me? All entertainers, when Jamaica voted for Michael Manley, they were voting for an entertainer. An enthusiast, a political enthusiast. Not somebody like Andrew Holness, who is a measured man and a measured politician. So now that we're going into the election, what I'm doing is this. You understand me? What I am doing going into the election as I'm talking to the voters, somebody saying not even an interview steady. I'm not sure what you're saying right there. Right? But if you're suggesting that we get people, we will talk to politicians going into this election. Politicians have to talk to voters right now. This is a voters election. This reminds me in management when you're working and the clients, they forward from overseas. And when they come from overseas, and even though you're the business manager, you have all kind of title upon you. When they come, they are not coming, to find out. You understand me? I probably should do that, Irvin. I probably should rebroadcast it. I think I'm going to repackage it and rebroadcast it. You understand me? Somebody said, steady, you're rebroadcast the FinSac video. Your channel is very popular. Thank you very much. I never, you see, that's why you talk to the people on the ground. Big up yourself. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give it a different thumbnail and I'm going to send it out again so people can get it. Because if you don't understand how the PNP bankrupts the country by all the things where you hear them accuse Andrew Holness of illicit enrichment, all of that, you make a sad mistake. You remember the Cuban light bulbs that they were given to give the people them for free? I know we're over the time right now, so I'm going to close, right? The man them set up one bag of companies. That's why we tell us them thief on paper, you know. One bag of companies them set up. All the companies were started within 30 days. Why? To sell the free light bulb them and everybody collect money. Give people contract, overestimate the value of the work, filter out money. Put people on payroll, filter out money. Use taxpayers' money, run campaign. Use disaster relief money. Forgot the furniture thing. Zinc did give away after Hurricane Gilbert. Them take it for themselves. Run zinc business out of company. What them could take for themselves, they never want. So when you hear them talk about, let's talk about the song again. They don't care what the labor rights say or what they say they are. So it no matter if the labor rights say them a thief, it no matter if the labor rights say them a crook and if them a liar, it no matter what the labor rights say, no matter what we say, they don't care. It is in the song. So it don't care who we call out for what they are doing. They don't care. It's in the song. And it's a very catchy tune. Brainwashing them own supporters. That is how them get for them voters for stick with them no matter what. Somebody said PNP dressing them colors in what Michael Phillips constituency. I tell the PM about them want the road fixed. I'm telling you. You notice what I one day when name Bell, him have a YouTube channel too. Him look like him intelligent, so we can take him on. Because we know for them rhetoric already. You see him on stage the other day. I talk about we need to find out, who dirt Dr. Bloom feel. Even though allegedly it is highly suspected that them own and for them own a camp. You understand me? Things may have happened. I wouldn't really want to touch that because we know them stay with lawsuits. So we say allegedly because we understand how the law work. But this is how them play with the people's minds. They're saying these things on a stage because they know their motive. So what we are saying now, if you never watched the show from the beginning, we talk about the fact that it was Dr. Sapphire Longmore that made a presentation on December 1st, 2023. It was called The Legislative of Love, in which she told us, and I played it earlier, I'm not going to do it again for the sake of time, right? She spoke about the fact that all the practical things that the JLP has done to make Jamaica better, and you can get it in the beginning of the video, right? That is love. That is love in action. So the JLP has delivered love in action. The PNP used the word love but abuse. How many of our women have we lost to men who tell them say they love them but then dirt them? Let's get real with it now, man. How much man have beat them woman and then abuse them, not give them no money, not talk about no picnic. But some of them, you hear them still a talk about they love the woman. PNP don't know what love is. If PNP knew what love was, they would have mashed up Jamaica. As bad as Michael Manley was, right? He probably loved Jamaica. But I cannot say he loved us when he chose Cuba over us and make Jamaicans suffer. How can PJ love us and Omar Davis love us and allow the greatest transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich? The same people that will look like a PJ. PJ who talk about black man time now. Jamaica people, look at what the JLP is doing. Look in the manifesto. Again, them have a 30-page manifesto of what they want to do, and we still don't see anything comprehensive yet. Them say they're going to put it in a patois. They say they're going to put it through all kinds of medium. That's what they say they're going to do. Big up yourself, Leonie Lioness. You understand me? You understand me? We're not going to go there right now. You understand me? The love that we're seeing is in action because love, listen, say, go Sunday school. The Bible says, for God so loved the world. In other words, since God loved the world so much, he gave his only begotten son. So love and giving go hand in hand. So if we should go by PNP history, such as what we spoke about last night, then we can conclude that the only people PNP really love are the people them who then go share up the money among. It is not even the one them who are run around for the $5,000 or anything. That is it, truth or truth. Love is not about words, it's about deeds. Let me take you back to Sunday school. For God so loved the world that he gave. For Andrew Holness so loved Jamaica that he give a road, light, water, he give back money in our pocket. So love the place that he makes sure that him work. You understand me? Reduce unemployment, reduce crime, spend money on Jamaica. And I preach tonight to the man. That is love. When Andrew pour out him heart, when them crucify Andrew with the Integrity Commission in front of the Jamaican people, crucify the Prime Minister, expose the Prime Minister. And that man stay humble like Jesus on the cross. Let me bring the God church tonight in Jesus' name. Like a Jesus on the cross, them crucify the Prime Minister. And that man remained humble until the truth came out. And he hungry like a dog. The first thing that Mark Golding said in this manifesto, we go to and talk to you. Him talk about them going to stamp out corruption. How Mark Golding can be so corrupt and talk about stamp out corruption. Stamp out which one of the corruption? But that is what they were doing. That is how them PNP know what to tell you. But when it comes down to putting it into action, that's why one of the teachings I wanted to give to the labor rights is that, listen, one thing I'm very good at, you know. I'm a good talker, but I'm also a good listener. Let me tell you how I stay now. Big up to the Taurus people them and the people them who know say we don't love the foolishness. Me know say the Taurus, the Capricorn them, we don't really love the lie them. You understand me? Me know and a couple of them. This is not a Zodiac sign fight, but everybody knows that we are truth people. We are gonna tell you the truth, and we're not afraid of the truth. You understand me? I said to you? And one of the things that been a lie, one thing we can tell about me, you know. You're gonna lie to me, you know. And me gonna know say you tell me the lie, I'm not say nothing. Me gonna watch you tell the lie 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7. Me gonna watch you lie, you know. Hey, listen. I know somebody that that lied on me for a long time, you know. And when I wanted to fix the situation in a past life, we don't know where steady do. Me take a lie them just like Andrew, let's do. That's why I understand him strategy. You know what I did? I wrote a 50-page letter. This is what you said. This is what you did. Hey, case boss. It's over. So me will watch you tell a lie. I mean, I will watch you a lie and a lie. Me watch your white lie, your little lie, your dry eye lie. Me watch every lie. But me I watch you. But you see, the thing is, there's a point at which when me realize say you love lie, that me stop listen to you. Even if me have a conversation, me I listen to you, but everything just a filter out. Everything just a filter out. You understand me? Somebody say I made that born April 20, 1976. I born April 28, my friend. Big up yourself, same way. You understand me? Big up to everybody else. We know everybody else have them good qualities. You understand me? Because you can't fool the Gemini them easy there. You can't fool the Aquarius them easy. Everybody have them strong point. Let us not even play that. But as I say, I just understand. I just realize that. Yeah, my wife is a Taurus too, so we know. We're truthful people. Right? But I will listen to you lie. Me make you lie. Lie and lie and lie. But me stop listening to you after a while. Until me not even bother talk to you again. And the reason why I'm not bother talk to you again is simply because me realize say you not talk truth. That is what the PNP is for me right now. So I don't sit down and listen to them bloggers them. I never listen to Mark Golding them or whatever. I want this election come and gone, and we find a way now to create this new avenue to talk to people. You understand me? To talk to people about new ways to vote. We have to vote for development. We have to vote. Aquarius are the smartest ones. If you don't want to put the Zodiac side in there, then we tell them about what we know about Uno, so they know say true. They are the smartest ones. So notice me tell me, say me not gonna listen to Uno. You understand what I said to you? But me know enough of the characteristics there because I study a whole lot of different things from different angles. But that is just that. I'm not a big believer in horoscopes at the end of the day, but as I said, just put it out there for example. Right? But in closing, because we have to close, right? Leo, everybody knows you're going to control the room already. Andrew Wallace is a Leo, by the way. So the bro got a big personality. Leos is the one that control the room. If you don't want to put it in there, I'm going to tell you. Leos are, get the Virgos are some of the smartest. Virgos are the investigators. They're good, they're great lie detectors. I know about a lot of you. See the Leo there laugh. You understand me? Virgos, I know you think you're the smartest, but I think Aquarius, I think the Aquarians really are. I am not an Aquarius, so I'm just saying. I just think the Aquarians are. Go study it. And who else want to put out them? Who else want to put out them own, right? So this is us now. We got through the whole thing already. You see what I said to you? And somebody says, Steady, you are like me. Exactly as you said it, that's me. Oh, the Capricorn them. I'm glad you said Melvina. That's why you stay so. The Capricorns them worse than we, you know. The Gemini them now. Trump is a Gemini. Gemini are the two-faced, you know. Gemini is here. You guys will twist things, you know, but you understand me? When it comes on to being brainy, you know, up there with the air signs, like the everybody knows that what you call them, the Libras, they are the most charming. The Gemini, you understand me? The Gemini, them, they're different. Aries are the baddest one them in the Zodiac. The Aries, they will fight you. If you go to any club, any church, or whatever, the Aries, them gonna fight you. The Aries, them love fight. You understand me? We have the friend them. I know. You understand me? Anyways, Pisces, we know some of the more peaceful. You understand me? Anyways, let's not go into it. Cancers, I know the one I know. Scorpios, are not easy either. Everybody have their own strong points. But hear me as a family. That was just for fun a while ago. Yeah? Get us some more likes. Get us to 200 likes. I'm not going to stay long because I know it's late, even though the people are with me. So here we are. Well, you can go to the manifesto if you don't want. They're going to send it out. You can look at it, and we will talk about it some more in details. But all I'm saying is this. We make up full mind already. The PNP, they're going to do everything. Go back to the beginning of the tape and look at how they came up. Dr. Sapphire Longmore on 2023, in 2023, she came up with something that's called Legislative of Love. Now PNP, they come and she put it out there and she say, does this not look suspect to you? It don't look like I say a full idea in my teeth. But you don't put it out there because if you can't prove it, remember it's like in court, when you're dealing with court, you have to be careful of what you say. You understand me? But I've always said this. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. You understand me? Rose said, we say, I don't believe in horoscopes. I sometimes call them horoscopes. Exactly. You understand me? Somebody says, steady. Them that have nothing new. That is it. That is it. You have some labor rights. I realize that labor rights are generally more open to PNP and what they have to say. All of the nonsense. I'm saying that we have to develop a different mindset. We have to safeguard our minds. And we have to look at how practical this is going to be. Because listen, even though you see them up there and they're taking questions from this person, that person, and the third, you understand me? At them have them own people them and then probably give them questions for ask them same one. So it look like it's a forum and it look like they know what they're talking about. Just understand that PNP is all about an inside job. You understand me? So we catch them lying already. You understand me? All kind of things. So I haven't gone through all the manifesto yet, but we're going a rough idea. It's the same thing that they're coming with. They will have to go back and look at all the things that JLP has been doing and them try to fine tune, but they're still not presenting anything in such a way that we can say, yes, you ask Mark Golden off the bat, what are your plans? You understand me? Mark Golden can't articulate those plans, so don't fall for the show. And that's what I'm telling you. So family, listen, thank you so much. One thing you're going to need for knowing, I always tell myself, if I get 1,000 likes on a show, on certain shows, I will be satisfied. Because guess what? I would have come out and I would have told the truth. There are many things I like to run through, but there is not enough time to go through for them 30-page manifesto. But remember, if you have not read the JLP Book of Achievements yet, which has about 50 pages, yeah? If you have not read that book as yet, or the booklet, go ahead and read it and compare it. You understand me? Compare the booklet. Go ahead and do it. You understand me? As a matter of fact, let me not even plan on new ideas right now, but go ahead and do it. And you can look at it side by side. And then we will be doing more live shows. That's why I like to keep them short. More live shows, and we're going to go through it. Because what we have to do now is that from now to election day and beyond, labor rights will have to understand that. You have to understand how PNP think. As I say, they're saying love, which is not their new idea. But look at that in contrast to For Them Blood and Fire song. We don't care what the labor rights say or what they say we are. Going into this election, we don't care what Dayton say. We don't care what Mark Golden say. We don't care what any of them from PNP, whether them call themselves comrades or risers. We don't care what they say. We don't care what them say. But we don't care what them manufacture. We don't care when it comes to PNP. We don't have no care about what them say. Them say they don't care about what we are say. It is a song them are repeated. They don't care. They make up their mind already. Labor rights, who don't have to make up their mind too. So going into the show, me can't no loose start me not take from the labor rights until election day. You understand me? When it comes down to things like this, is either you fall it, we're going to like it, is either you work with us and you understand that you're playing for the team and you have to stay back. Look how much Jamaicans say them a ball and not everybody make the big team. You understand me? We're in a big team right now, at a big team season we're in right now. Everybody have to understand that you have to be active and you have to understand, say, you have to vote and you know, entertain the foolishness. Come off of the Comrade channel them and stop arguing with Comrade and go find some uncommitted people and some wobbly JLP and tell them, say, oh, no need to go out and vote. Stop listening to PNP because PNP now listen to we. All right. This is where I am going to end the show right now. Family, if you have not hit the like button yet, go ahead and hit the like button. May I tell you, I go preach all the way to election day. You understand me? I say, yeah. And no matter if you don't, one thing we are focused on election, we have to secure the bag. You understand me? Yesterday, the comparison between both is needed. We understand that. You understand me? But we will be focusing on what we're doing. We will, and good call, Elise. We will do that, but we just have to make you understand from now. You understand me? That a third term we say, and we have to make up our minds to support the Labour Party, active and strong. Everybody put 1 p.m. and green at the chat right now. Thank you so much, family. I appreciate you coming out. Like up the live. Share up the live. 1 p.m. We have a lot more to talk about, family. Third term. Everybody put third term in the chat. I see it. Big up Janice, Truth, Michelle. Big up everybody. Big up. Show our labor rights. Have a great night, family. Heart of love.